Hi, I'm Ron, and this is my damn show. Let's get into it. All right, I want you to pay close attention to this episode. And then think about how many stupid people like this man that we have in this country. It is frightening. Let's get into it.
And people being dragged off the street and all that. I understand they're trying to enforce some sort of immigration. I don't want to say law. I don't know what you want to call it, but I'm not a fan of ripping people from their homes. And there's a better way to do this. And
but you still voted for him, right?
Hey, Clay, I still voted for him, but I'm not a person
do you regret voting for him at all now that you see this happening? Go ahead.
I do not regret. I don't regret him, but I don't regret voting for him. But there is one thing that I do regret. I regret that white conservatives don't understand that there is also other people of different races, different nationalities that voted for Trump, and the racism and the bigotry I see from white conservatives, it's appalling. I ain't gonna lie. That's the only thing.
But wait a minute. Hold on 1 second. You are disturbed by white conservatives who are supporting or who supported Donald Trump, yet you're doing the same thing that they're doing with your vote. You're doing the same exact thing. So you have heat. I guess maybe you're getting a little bit of a wake-up call and you're seeing, these white conservatives, you don't like this racism. And mind you, this happened in the first term. You had children being locked up in cages. But you, with your vote, are doing the same exact thing that, according to your own language, white conservatives did. So what makes you any different?
You're right, Clay. Nothing makes me different. Maybe it took me voting for Trump to actually see that white people don't care who you vote for. If you're not one of them, or if you're not one of them, period, they're gonna hate you no matter what. Not all white people. I don't want to say that.
Not all, of course not. But did you think you were one of them? Did you think you were one of the special ones because you, as a black man in Texas, you supported Trump? Did you think that?
No, I didn't think that at all. But I just was thinking in 2025, it's like, I mean, we're in 2025. We're not in the late 1800s, but something.
But why? What, brother? With all due respect, why were you so surprised? I mean, during.
Sometimes I want to just cut in for a little bit here. You have to sit back and wonder, how can people be this stupid? It's a black man who lives in Texas. Sounds very southern. Do you not know your history? I mean, do you not realize right now, anyone of color who votes with this Republican Party, you're voting with the white supremacists. Every, understand me? Every one of them, every white supremacist group, KKK, all of them, support the Republican Party. And once again, don't fall for the Dixiecrats. That was 60-some years ago. 60, 70, 80 years ago. These parties are the total opposites for what they used to be. Yeah, Southern conservatives, lower Midwestern conservatives, back in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, were Democrats. They were Dixiecrats. Yeah, who do those Southern conservatives vote for now? Who do white conservatives vote for now? Republicans. So don't fall for that. I can't believe people still fall for that. Good gracious, people are stupid. You need to understand, you're voting with racists, people who hate you. How do you not understand? I mean, how do you, that should be, something should be going off in your head. I'm supporting the same candidate the racists support. Think about that. All right, let's get back to the video.
But why, what, brother, with all due respect, why were you so surprised? I mean, during the campaign, Donald Trump said that black people can relate to him more. I'm paraphrasing here, because he has a mugshot. I mean, during the campaign, he accused Haitian immigrants of eating cats and dogs, which was a lie. during the campaign, they had that bizarre rally at Madison Square Garden when Byron Donalds comes out, they're playing that song. What was the name of that song? Dixieland.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm in a ball of confusion, like the Temptations, that this is a surprise to you in 2025, that not all white folks at all, but you're seeing the racism in white conservatives. Yet everybody was telling you, because I spoke to you during the campaign, that this was not going to end well. With all due respect, Jasper, how could you be so delusional?
I don't know, Clay. Hey, I was delusional, but I'm not apologetic for my vote for Trump. Not at all. I still support.
You're delusional, but not apologetic. You say it again. Last part.
I said I voted for Trump, so I'm not apologetic of everything he does. But I will say that, maybe I was delusional about the racism. It just seems like everybody were hiding their ugly heads, and then once Trump got back in the office, it's like, okay, yeah, he's back. Let me come out with my full racism, my full.
No, brother, the racism was on full blast during the campaign. It was high octane. You didn't see that during the campaign, Jasper? You didn't see that racism? You didn't see him questioning Kamala Harris's blackness, the birther movement, brother, around Obama? I mean, the Central Park 5 comments, you didn't see any of that.
Clay, I'm talking about people coming out with the full N-word. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about like tiptoeing with it here and there. I'm talking about people pull out, you an N-word this, N-word that. I haven't seen.
Jasper, brother, one thing we have to realize is that this is a mistake that we make, that we think racism is or is not because of the N-word. They could be calling you the N-word without saying the N-word, brother. Mm-hmm. So that said, you realize you're delusional, but you are unapologetic for your vote. If you could go back in time, which you can't, would you vote for Kamala Harris, or you still wouldn't?
No, I would have never voted for Kamala Harris. Never.
Why? Because she's a woman?
Not even. No, Clay, it isn't that she's a woman. No, I'm not saying that, Clay.
You realize you were delusional and you're seeing all the racism. So if you could go back in time, you just conceded a lot in this conversation. You still wouldn't vote for Kamala Harris. You would still vote for Donald Trump.
Clay, my thing is, what was she going to do different than Biden?
What was Kamala Harris going to do different than Biden?
And that wouldn't have been bad. If she just did what Biden did, that wouldn't have been bad.
Right. There's that too, considering that we were being pulled out of the horror of COVID, considering that she had an opportunity agenda for black men. You're a black man. There's a lot that would have been different. Final comment. Go ahead.
Final comment is, hey, Clay, I'm a conservative, but I'm learning every day by listening to you. And you pulling at some of my inner strings on who I am as a person and how I vote. So
what do you say you're a conservative? Like what are you trying to conserve? Yeah, I understand, Jasper. You say you're a conservative. What are you trying to conserve?
Correct.
What are you trying to conserve?
I want to be able to keep my guns. I want to keep my AR. I want to keep my.
And Kamala Harris literally said, if someone comes to my house, I'm going to shoot him. She says she's a gun owner. Mm. So check this out. Your guns aren't going anywhere. Your guns are good. Your guns are protected. There's no Obama didn't want to end guns. None of that. Your guns are good. So what are you trying to conserve? You got your guns. Your guns are more valuable than the lives of children in Uvalde, Texas. Your guns are good. What else are you trying to conserve? Because Democrats are not going to take your guns away. When you say conservative, because I want to progress. I don't want to conserve. And I want to also point out to you, brother, I know we're talking for a minute, but this is really important. Mm-hmm. You know, the conservative movement for a very long time has always been anti-civil rights, anti-human rights. During slavery, pro-slavery leaders and intellectuals, they used the actual words conservative and conservatism to describe slavery and Southern social order. I mean, I can look up James Henry Hammond, a South Carolina senator. He talked about the conservative element, slavery, is essential to society. 1856, the Richmond Enquirer newspaper said slavery is the chief cornerstone of the conservative principle. Even going to the 1960s, look up William Buckley and Barry Goldwater. I want you to know that conservatism has always been pushing back against civil rights, especially for people like you and I.
You know, I wish I could say I was shocked. But I'm not. I'm not shocked at all. There are people in my family who are this stupid. We have far too many people, whether you're white, black, Asian, Latino, Indian, East Indian, our Native Americans. We have a lot of stupid people in this country. Can you chalk it up to they hate themselves or just stupid? Some are hateful. Some hate themselves, it seems. It boggles the mind a little bit. You know, he would vote for Donald Trump again. After this man has explained to him all these facts. These are facts. It's not just something somebody on the right-wing talk show pulled out their ass. Actual facts. Black American in Texas voting against his own best interest. You see this over and over again. You ask yourself, how stupid can people be? We have a big stupid problem in this country. You know, Donald Trump, you can go watch the video. It's not AI. He says it, uneducated people. It's not just uneducated people. They're the majority of the problem. That's who majority votes for Donald Trump and the Republicans. But just stupid. We have smart people who are stupid. We have greedy. Trump and his administration, some of them are hateful, but most of them are just greedy. It's a grift. It's a grift on the country. Because once again, too many stupid people. Can you believe how stupid this man is? and it would be great if he was like 1% of the country. But my God, he may be 45% of this country. Comes in every shade and every color. People, this will be the end of our democracy. Stupidity. Because Donald Trump and the Republican Party couldn't give a crap about this democracy. They've shown that. Pete Hegseth is in charge of our military. RFK Jr. is in charge of our medicine. They've destroyed any consumer protection agency. The USAID, which bought food from farmers to sell to poor countries, killed the farmers. Killed that agency, killed farming, on top of the horrible stupidity of the tariffs. Oh, people. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thanks for watching.